amid the snow-covered wastes of Maine, where icy winds sketch patterns on the windows and the silence is so profound it makes your heart skip, stood an abandoned house. It was a place the locals avoided and children dared not even mention. Rumor had it that something unknown resided there, arriving with the first snow and disappearing with the spring thaw. Emily, a young and ambitious journalist, decides to spend a night in this house to dispel the myths and legends surrounding it. Her goal is to write an article that will reveal the truth once and for all. The first hours in the house pass quietly, but as the sun sets, inexplicable things begin to happen. First, there's a quiet whisper behind the wall, then footsteps in an empty corridor, followed by the sound of a door opening, though Emily knows she's alone. Exploring the house, she finds an old photograph of a family that lived there many years ago. Every member is circled in red ink, with "Do not let them leave" written on the back. This message becomes her curse. The night turns into a nightmare when Emily realizes that the souls of the family are still there, within these walls, and they do not want her to leave. Every time she tries to find an exit, the doors lead her back to the main living room, where a new cycle of terrifying events begins. The wind howls like ghosts of the past, the frost makes the windows vibrate, and the snow outside seems to be the only witness to her struggle for survival. Emily understands that the only way to escape is to unravel the mystery of the family and free their souls. By dawn, when the first rays of the sun start to break through the clouds, Emily, worn and wounded, finds an ancient diary in a hidden drawer. It contains the key to solving the mystery, a story of love, betrayal, and a curse that can only be lifted if someone from the outside accepts it upon themselves. Realizing that her article could change not only her own life but also the fates of the forgotten souls, Emily makes a choice. With the last words of the diary, written in her own blood on the pages of her article, she ends the cycle of curses. When the rescue team finds her was finally at peace. The snow outside, now stained with the first light of dawn, bore silent witness to the night's events. Emily, her spirit as frigid as the air that enveloped the town, whispered to the rescuers, "It's over now, they're free." Her article, published in a major magazine, became a sensation overnight. Titled "The Winter's Curse, A Night Among Spirits," it detailed her harrowing experience, the history of the family, and how she ended the cycle of curses that held their souls captive. She left out, however, the part where the curse had to be willingly accepted by someone from the outside. That was her secret to bear. As the story concluded, readers were left with a chilling realization sometimes. The ghosts of the past require more than just acknowledgement to be laid to rest. They need a sacrifice, a beacon of the living to guide them through the darkness. Emily became that beacon, not just for the family, but for any lost soul wandering in the endless snows of New England, searching for salvation. In the end, the haunted house remained standing, silent and desolate as before, but no longer a place of unrest. The townspeople spoke of it less and less, and it faded into the background of their daily lives, a somber reminder of the winter when the line between the living and the dead was blurred. Emily, changed forever by that night, continued to write, but her stories now carried a depth of understanding and empathy for those who walk in the shadows. She had learned that some doors, once opened, can never be closed, and some stories, once started, must be finished, no matter the cost.